Introducing from the University of Colorado Boulder, Congo Consultation on the Go.
Let's get an angle going on. Yeah, perfect.
Now, there are a few things more frustrating than having an urgent legal or medical question with no way to get reliable answers. It's just too difficult to connect with a doctor or lawyer at just the right time. The conflicting results you'll get from a Google search just don't cut it either. They leave you wondering what to believe.
Doctors and lawyers are equally frustrated. They're available to answer questions, but there's no way to connect with clients at just the right time. They want to grow and maintain their business, so figuring out how to bridge this gap is really important to them. This is a huge financial problem too. Each year, Americans spend hundreds of billions of dollars on informational doctor and lawyer office visits alone.
Now, we know this is a huge number to just be throwing around, but consider what's happening in the medical industry. Of the $3 trillion spent on medical-related services each year, $500 billion is spent on doctors' office visits alone. And of that amount, a staggering $125 billion is spent on information-only doctor's office visits, requiring no physical interaction at all. These are just question and answer sessions. The reality is, the legal industry is even worse.
Now, there's no question that the best way for clients and professionals to interact is face-to-face. The problem is, for today's busy consumers, the current approach is far too time-consuming and inconvenient, not to mention way too expensive. There is a better way, and it's called Congo. Congo is an online platform that makes it easy to instantly connect with qualified legal and medical professionals. Consumers love it because it lets them video chat face-to-face with the right expert at the right time and for the right price. Congo uses expert-supplied profile information to find and match the right professional, who then delivers personalized answers in real time via smartphone, tablet, or PC.
Now, success with a platform service like this depends on servicing the needs of both clients and experts. It all comes down to the quality of the individual user experience. Now, that said, it's amazing how our competitors just don't get it. At the most basic level, people want high-quality, personalized answers to their unique questions. This grid plots answer quality against inquiry ease, and it shows our competitors' misses. Everything from confusing Google results in the lower left to platform and session-constrained solutions like Doctor On Demand that fall in the upper right. Now, because we know people continue using tools they like while quickly forgetting those that don't add enough value, we intend to leapfrog past all competitors and position Congo in the far upper right, providing the best user experience for clients and experts alike. Now, there's a lot that goes into this, but it all boils down to the total delivered value, and this is where Congo excels. Now, everybody knows that the consumer experience is crucial, but what we've learned is that it's the expert's experience that will drive our success. For this reason, we focus on all aspects of the total user experience and workflows that experts and clients say they want.
We're also designing Congo to provide users with an experience beyond what any competitor is doing. We're providing a true one-stop platform that connects clients with the world of expert professionals.
Now, while we feel this is a differentiator alone, a sustainable differentiation for Congo is the anonymous and voluntary information gathered from expert and client profiles. This provides Congo with an exclusive and proprietary information base, which we intend to leverage to grow experts' business, and this is what's going to keep them engaged.
Professionals we've talked to see Congo as the ideal way to engage one-on-one with more clients while also growing their business. Doctors see our live video chat tool as a significant improvement in efficiency that fits right into their existing workflow. Lawyers agree, but they also see this as the answer to the client engagement disruption that's sweeping through their industry. Now, in case there's still any doubt about this need, you have to meet attorney David Klein. David told us that there are 3 parts to being a lawyer: finding the clients, providing legal services, and getting paid. Surprisingly, he tells us that the first and the third are by far the most difficult. David wanted to grow his business, so he signed up with our competitor, rockoflawyer.com. He then agreed to work 2 years for free, hoping that it would one day lead to new clients. And it worked. Sort of. He got 1. That's why David was so excited to hear that on Congo, experts get paid from the very first online consultation, and that Congo takes care of the 2 most difficult parts: finding the clients, and getting paid. David has since dropped Rocket Lawyer and is now stoked to be with Congo.
Clients and patients love Congo too. Everybody knows that it costs way too much time and money to visit a doctor or lawyer. Even short office visits can cost as much as $315 and over 7 hours of invested time, especially when factoring in the time and income lost from work. No wonder people are dreading office visits. Congo changes everything. Compared to the old way of doing things, an online Congo session can be done 15 times faster and for as much as 87% savings.
Congo has a winning monetization formula. Experts set their own rates, which we're estimating will average $160 per hour. Congo retains just 10% of their earnings, netting us $4 for every 15-minute consultation. This means when we reach our one-year goal of 37,500 users, Congo will net $600,000 in revenue. From there, we grow. By the end of year 3, we're projecting 1 million users, with revenues reaching $20 million.
Now we know those are big numbers, but industry trends prove they're achievable. There are 4 incredible numbers that describe a tidal wave of change that Congo is riding. 40%. This is the year-by-year growth in the online, mobile, and e-health service industry in which Congo plays. By 2020, this is projected to be a $67 billion industry. 90%. This is the percentage of law firm leaders who lie awake at night, wondering how they're going to address the service delivery disruption that is sweeping through their industry. They are actively seeking ways to lower costs while maintaining quality. 50,000. Experts are embracing the shift to online consultation services. Pearl.com, a competitor, successfully signed up 50,000 experts in their first year of operations. Experts see this as the future of client engagement and are eager to get involved. 1 million. Consumers are flocking to online consultation services. HealthTap was able to sign up 1 million users over a 3-year period. Now, our target market is tens of millions of tech-savvy boomers and millennials who demand faster results at lower costs.
The numbers say it all. People need Congo, and now is the time to deliver it, which is why we are pleased to announce that we'll soon be releasing our beta product and implementing our expert acquisition strategy. We'll start by targeting local doctor and lawyer associations. Next, we'll show them how Congo fits right into their existing workflow and helps them grow their business. As we sign up experts, we'll support them in raising client awareness, helping them to succeed with Congo while also growing our user base. Congo is an online platform that connects information-seeking consumers with knowledgeable expert professionals. In other words, we are a marketplace solution business. We're attracted to this model because when it's done right, the platform becomes sustainable, highly profitable, and readily scalable.
Since conceiving the Congo business concept early last year, we've made a great deal of progress in developing the Congo business. We've refined the Congo product concept and identified the optimal business model. We've conducted primary and secondary research to confirm that there is a large market eagerly in need of the Congo solution. We've assembled a team of experienced advisors to help us navigate through the challenges of bringing Congo to market, and we've raised initial investments of just over $50,000. Currently, we're focused on developing the beta product. We plan to release it on a limited basis to specific product users to get real-world feedback on product functionality.
Now, with any venture, there are indeed risks. The 3 main challenges we've identified are as follows: getting the Congo marketplace solution right, developing proper online solutions for both medical and legal markets, and finally, challenges in priming our marketplace so as to have a sufficient number of both clients and experts to sustain our platform. Now, in all cases, we plan on mitigating these risks by following a well-developed plan.
First, we'll develop a robust technology platform. Then, we'll focus on developing the product by signing up expert professionals ahead of opening the doors to consumers. Then we'll grow the marketplace through attending health fairs, trade shows, focused print advertisements, online and social media channels, as well as a multitude of incentivized referral programs.
Most importantly, we are mitigating these risks by surrounding ourselves with knowledgeable expert professionals who will help us navigate through the challenges of successfully launching the Congo business. From day one, we knew that it was crucial that we build the right team. Each member is skilled, experienced, and most importantly, passionate about the Congo vision. These guys are experts. User experience, market engagement, platform development. These are the skills that Congo needs, and we are so honored that these top experts have chosen to be part of the Congo team, because we know that with an amazing team, anything is possible.
Currently, Congo is raising seed funding. We're seeking $500,000 to get us through beta development. Currently, we've raised just over $50,000. Now, you're selecting Congo today gives us a strong vote of confidence and invaluable credibility as we seek the investment necessary to sustain our platform. A special thanks to Blue Ocean, our judges, the audience here today. This has truly been the experience of a lifetime.
Once again, I'm Willie.
I'm Tyler.
And we are Congo. Expert advice instantly. For the Q&A session, we'd like to invite our Chief Operating Officer, Joe Fermandi, onto the stage.
You might recognize him from one of the slides.
Picture, thank you.
Guys, really good job.
Slide two.
Welcome. Kind of a detail-oriented question. Well, I guess a big picture question and a detail-oriented question. It seems to me that the value of the business relates to the quality of the advice at the end of the day. So how do you simultaneously grow a business and you want to add lots of experts, and how do you keep the dingbats and the bad actors and the weirdos and everything else that online communities attract?
Yeah.
How do you do that? And then my ticky-tack question is a liability question.
Okay.
So you're talking about doctors and lawyers and giving advice about maybe small stuff, maybe not small stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Have you guys looked at sort of where liability sits if there's the inevitable lawsuits, which there always will be?
Do you want to handle the first question on this second?
You got it. Yeah, so you nailed it. So we started out thinking that it was all about the user experience, but really the biggest part of the user experience is the advice that they get and the credibility of our experts. So it's really about creating a platform that works for these experts. So we've designed the entire Congo platform with these experts in mind. One of their favorite parts is that it's free for them to join, and they don't pay us unless they're earning revenue on our platform. And then you want to take it over?
And also, as far as the vetting goes, I mean, obviously we have a rigorous vetting process, and honestly, with the way we're providing advice, it is the quality of their knowledge, but there's more than that. It's how they act on camera, if they're personable, if they're going to be someone that someone wants to engage with on our platform. And that's where it's our responsibility to do our due diligence to make sure anyone we bring on fits the Congo branding strategy. Now, I mean, we can test this through having video chats and such. You mentioned bringing on a ton of experts. We found, well, we've projected, I'll say, that we really only need about 1% expert to client ratio in order to fulfill the instant advice there. Mm-hmm. Will you remind me the second question you asked?
It's liability.
Legal liability.
Yeah, I got this. Okay. So liability is huge. As a standard, we'll be doing background checks, and experts who have had malpractice suits in the past will not be allowed on our website. Furthermore, malpractice insurance does cover them on our platform. So a great way to think about Congo is the facilitator of the connection. So it's the same as a phone company. So if there was a dispute between a doctor and a patient, or a client and a lawyer, no one would ever think to go after the phone company.
That's a lawyer, you've had a lawyer vet that, and that's,
We
is that an
speak
opinion,
with
or
our
is
lawyers
this,
often.
or is there, I mean, this is,
That
this
came
gets
from a
to a
lawyer,
lot
yeah.
of interesting legal stuff that's out there on online communities, so.
You're right, and it is risky. If Tyler and I were to get in trouble for HIPAA compliancy, we could actually go to jail. And so it's something really important to us. And the way we're mitigating that risk is by bringing a web IT architect onto our team that has experience with HIPAA compliancy, and by bringing other advisors onto our board that help us with these regulations, because we're not doctors and lawyers. And
That's a key thing. We're not going to guess at this. We're seeking expert advice who are helping us out to ensure that we get all this detail work correct.
Okay, so you mentioned $160 per hour. Do you think the average consultation will be an hour so that you'll get $16 per consultation? And how does that number fit with the marketing cost of driving the traffic to the site?
I got this. So the average we actually estimate to be 15 minutes. This will net us $4 in revenue. But we allow experts total flexibility. There's no price regulation, and it's not a requirement. But we offer them the option to offer discounts for a 15-minute consultation, or a 30-minute consultation, or an hour consultation. Also, you guys probably know that lawyers often offer a free initial consultation. We allow this as well, but the lawyers pay us 25 cents per minute in exchange for that lead. And another stream of revenue that we didn't mention is that experts are contractually bound to share 5% of the revenue that they earn from clients indefinitely. And we've talked to experts, and they're totally okay with this charge.
How do you monitor and audit that?
Yeah, so I mean, basically, when you put a contract like that in place, and this is true of pretty much any business, you're going to keep the honest people honest, and you're going to put in policies to get the dishonest people off your platform.
And so all of these video chats are recorded and stored in the cloud. And so that alone will, it will help to keep these honest people honest and to make sure that people aren't lying and setting up outside stuff on our platform.
Yeah,
but it's a risk, and we can't completely mitigate it, and we recognize
It's important to understand, too, that one of the things that doctors and lawyers see as a benefit of using Congo is that it addresses the need to help them get new clients and land new business and grow their practice. So as they see the benefit in working with Congo, all these details with regard to paying revenue streams to Congo, they're going to naturally want to support that as well.
So where are you guys at with the product? So you're going to sell these experts that you're going to bring them leads. You have to build both sides of the markets. You actually have to build the consumer interest, and you actually have to build the expert or the experts on the other side. So you got to build two sides of the market. So I'm asking two questions. What makes you guys experts? So what are your backgrounds that you think you can actually do this, and where you're at? Do you have an MVP in process, or do you have any technology actually produced yet?
Yeah, so our backgrounds, we're actually marketing and entrepreneurship majors. So when we first started out, we would have thought that a doctor or a lawyer would be in the best position to start a platform like this. But in reality, they're not. They don't get the business side of things. And Tyler and I are business experts, as is Joe Fermandi and the experienced advisors that we're bringing on board. Second part of the question, you got it?
Yeah, and beyond this, I mean, we're talking about who our target market is here. We have experienced advisors who are boomers, but well-versed in the boomer generation. But really where we get the experts buy-in is we show them it's an educational, here's where the market's going. It's being driven by these millennials who very soon are going to be having the majority of the buying power. Here's how you can adapt your business and implement us into your workflows to better address this market's concerns.
And where we are right now, so we finished our MVP, and right now we're working hard on the beta. We have most of the back-end code taken care of. Back to what makes us experts, our developer is amazing. He actually got offered a job by Google and he turned it down. So we literally have the guys that Google wants but can't get working on Congo. So right now we're working on marrying a lot of the back-end code with the design and then doing a lot of the front-end coding.
What's the platform?
Excuse me?
What technology?
What?
Do you know what he's coding in?
I think it's Ruby on Rails. Yeah, it's Ruby on Rails. And we wanted to really outsource any potential operation that could hold our company back. So we're not developing the video chat code from scratch. We're using third-party APIs, or application programming interfaces. And we're going through TalkBox. They actually are HIPAA compliant. It doesn't even go through our server, which saves us a lot of hosting costs.
Peer-to-peer, yeah.
Yeah, it's peer-to-peer, and they're stoked about us. The manager, business director says that our platform looks great so far, and he can't wait to see the finished product.
Can you go into a little more detail on what you're going to do with $500,000? And what you expect to see from that as well? What metrics?
With the 20,000 or with the 500,000?
500.
Yeah.
So we're anticipating, honestly, we're anticipating the costs through beta, through testing functionality, getting to the point where we can actually do a Colorado-wide launch to be around $300,000. And this is because of our branding strategy. We could, for less money, put something out there that could kind of get what we're trying to do. But that's not Congo. When you interact with our brand, you're going to get the same message every time. So investors have advised us that we need to raise more than we anticipate spending on the platform to make sure that we have a buffer so that we don't have to do a flop round and go back for financing before we're actually able to generate revenues.
Right, so the 300,000 will take us to the point that we are generating revenues, and then the 200,000 is a buffer until we have our next round of funding to help us rapidly scale. And to go into more detail, I'll go ahead and give you the 4 key parts of our scaling plan. So first, go for first.
Yeah, first is the platform itself, to develop a robust platform to ensure that it can scale as we get more and more load on that particular platform, right? Next comes
the geographically. So we're initially launching in the Boulder and Fort Collins area, and then we're going to expand throughout Colorado, and then nationally on a state-by-state basis to help us cover that balance. Third, we're focusing initially on sub-market segments, millennials and boomers. We really understand the millennial market, and this is something that current solutions do not understand at all. Fourth is, before we bring on these other industries and fields under our platform, we're going to make sure that we've mastered the doctor, legal, and medical fields.
We like a challenge, which is why we went after the legal and medical markets first.
Right. It certainly is a challenge. Why did you decide to go after both the legal and medical? Why not one versus the other?
Totally. So, we've gotten a lot of negative feedback from our advisors initially, but we're really confident this is the right thing to do. And it's our long-term strategy. So, doctors on demand, Rocket Lawyer. They will always be doctors on demand and Rocket Lawyer. Congo is consultation on the go. So we are positioning ourselves as a consultation platform, which makes it really easy in the mind of consumers to extend our brand into these other fields and bring more offerings onto our platform. Because it doesn't make sense to build a platform like this that has so much potential and to limit it to one field, you know? There's a whole entire world of expert professionals that could benefit from our platform, and we want to provide it to them.
And actually, through talking to doctors and lawyers as well, to use an analogy,
Yeah.
It's very similar to owning 2 gas stations, one on each side of the road. You would think that it would take business away from one or the other, but actually we're able to bring more business in by servicing both needs. So by advertising the medical services, we might gain a customer through that channel, but they're going to get a quality experience and they're going to see that we offer legal advice. So the next time they have a legal question, who are they going to go to? Congo.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.